Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good? Don't judge me for my character creation, okay? I wanted to make a little thing for the boy if this is the last season for quite some time, or hopefully we can get it coming back sooner than later. If not, though, just know I got a pretty interesting looking character that I made out of another character I already enjoy, so it worked out. Overall, I really do like what we're seeing with this show. Not only does it take it serious at times, it can also remind us how unserious it can be when we have stuff like the Dragon Girl explaining exactly what it is our main character did to her to give everybody else a weird feeling at the dinner table. But to be fair, there was too many people that witnessed it. So that by default didn't help his case with other people, right? Like the people that actually didn't witness it. So this is definitely the funniest thing the dragon has done in an episode in general, and I was absolutely dying just knowing that she is just someone you can't be having around the folks or even in general have just around it, period, man. And I was just thinking about it. The main guy only really uses guns. There's only a handful of times we've actually seen him use a weapon that you can like slice or cut with. So it's kind of weird to think about that in the case of like another arsenal that he could have. Like he did throw that one spear, but that was about it, right? Like we haven't really seen him do anything outside of that besides shoot a Gatling gun, shoot a giant missile, and even that spear he used, he just like chucked it like it was a long range weapon. So yeah, it's kind of at a weird point when it comes down to his weaponry and what actually does he have, right? So that being said, I am pretty happy with what we've gotten so far. Character development for multiple characters and just giving us more reason to look into what they're going to be dealing with in the future is definitely cool, but it keeps reminding the characters who are complete scumbag to stay in their place, right? And I think that is the best aspect that they continuously do because it's necessary. And if it wasn't necessary, these characters who have already left our main dude in the dust to die and handle everything else on his own, they're gone. And in the case of like, they don't live in his mind anymore. Like, for instance, the girl that he actually kind of grew up with and knows, like, she's someone he cares about to a degree. And these people here who all of a sudden are trying to tell him what he should and shouldn't be doing with his powers is just another reason why I've hated all of them. To be fair, the girl who is the samurai girl, she's all right because she actually trusted our characters with bringing her friend back, which we all knew he could probably do. It's just the simple fact that if she didn't end up trusting him and letting her go, like to leave with them to handle it or whatever, then it might have ended much worse or something along those lines. Not to mention, he brings up the fact that the king and everybody who was dealing with this whole situation inside the castle were practically dancing in the hands of this person, and if he were to say anything, like he's like, well, if that's the case, you should have told us that so we could fight together. He's like, well, if I would have told you, you would have probably fought me, and if you fought me, you would have ended up dead. So I love this main character and just how he continuously carries himself to the point where you know for a fact you should not be testing his patience. You should not be testing anything he says, but regardless, people are still going to do it. And I did enjoy this season. There was like one slower episode that can match this episode when it's just, like information dump and showing us what happened in the aftermath and stuff like that. It's okay. But at the end of the day, I think this show has a lot more going for it than a lot of people give it credit to. And I am very curious to see just how crazy it can get in the near future. But with that being said, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely be talking to y'all sooner than later. So take care and peace.